How's it going, everybody? Lantic here, and Sports Bar had just got an update. 1.03 it is. So we are actually standing outside of the place, and I guess we're in a nice, creepy city place. You never know, a jump scare can happen, but I don't think that's gonna happen. So, I'm digging the new outcome that they thought of. I don't know why they didn't do it from the beginning, but I guess they didn't have enough time, but that's fine. Alright, so let's kind of go through the settings here. I am dominant on the right. You can now be prompt sitting or standing. So, of course, I usually stand for this game when it comes to playing pool. So that's what I'm going to do. But it's kind of weird, and I'm just going to point this out. But when I played Batman, when I was in the sitting position, it was more prompt for standing and then the vice versa. So, I don't know. I just had to throw it out there because I don't know if anybody else noticed it. So, here's the interesting thing that they started to do for calibration, and this is pretty neat. So I'm hoping Job Simulator could have done this, because this was a lot better than sticking out your arm and basing it from arm length, but that's still a good feature too. So I did play a little bit of ahead of time, and when I put it like just arm's length, I was like 200 centimeters tall. So as it says here, please hold PlayStation Move controller at waist height. So my waist is literally up here. So let's see how this works. And then press the trigger button to continue. So, must be the left. There we go. Alright, so that is my waist right there as I'm looking down in the circle. And then select accept if you are okay with the height. Now, it doesn't really tell you the height. If it did, then I probably would have like, okay, I understand, but it doesn't. So, okay, hold on. It also says move yourself onto the glowing footprint for best position. So the footprint is here. It was like a step further, which is interesting. And then they got, of course, the target. So let's start. Now we can go to the game or do the tutorial. And the tutorial is a little bit better. So let's go through it anyway. Alright, okay, so they kind of did something right. Because, like I said, the first time I was kind of seeing about this new update, I was trying to see how the measurements went. And so when I did it, it put me up. So now it put me at the exact height. Now, press square to teleport around. Alright, let's do that. Oh, here we go. During play, you can adjust your position by turning around. Okay, we got that. That's using the whole two move buttons. Grab and drag the space around you to move the buttons, both motion controllers, which I am doing right now. So you could do the mime trick of pulling the rope. Oh, here we go. More stuff. Master the basic controls. Play like a pro. Okay. So of course we have all of this. I mean, I already know all this, but you know, just for somebody that's watching this video for the first time, at least you can understand what I'm going through. And of course, grab the trigger. Alright, so we have everything going on in here. So, of course, the pool table right here, and you guys see my arms, or my hands, supposedly, which I hope they make that into an update. I mean, come on, give us virtual hands. This is not bad, though. Give them credit. One at a time, right? Alright, and then here's the hockey, air hockey you can play. Let's go over here. You got couches, you got darts, and then the game room. So let's hop into the game room. Okay, we are here in the game room. And there's probably some new stuff around here, but we don't know until we look. Oh, let me point out the newest thing they added on here. And I'm going to show you. Now, they never did this before, but now they added it to where if I lean forward, everything turns black and white. So it gives you that sense of, okay, you are moving around, you're moving away from the spot, which is probably a nice feature. Also, it doesn't give you that a little nauseating, because then if you lean out, it might mess up with the camera. I don't know, but that's a nice new warning feed. And same thing if you, I don't think it is the same thing if you move your hands out of the circle. So I guess that's fine. Alright, so, yeah, yeah, also turning your head too, but I could be coming out of the bubble too. But let's see. If I move this, I think I get a vibration if my hand, or if the controllers are not sensing the camera. So I think, let me see, hold on. All right, no, it's not. All right, let's have a look around, see if there's anything new in this place. Oh yeah, we do have something new here. Check it out. All right, so we have a new thing called shuffleboard, or it's like a shuffleboard. Let's see how we can start this up. There's the counter. Let's try this side here. Okay, so here's the start button here. Let's start it up. All right. Okay, so we got pieces here. Let's see how many pieces we have. 2, 4. So we got 4 reds, 4 blues. And we're just gonna kind of move things around a little bit. But looks like they have improved a lot. Oh my gosh. I remember when playing some of my games, if I put my hands all the way down, it tends to like lock in place, and it doesn't really do that. So they really fixed a lot of stuff here, so I'm happy. All right, so to play this game, to go back into it, it's basically shuffleboard, and you kind of slide it to the point, but if you slide too far, you don't get a point. So there's probably a nice trick to it. There's no lock-on system, so it's not like you can lock in place and throw it. So let me just try something at least. Try to get a point at least. Oh, come on. And it's manual scoring. So if I don't literally do it right, you know, I can't score myself. But other than that, that's literally this game. So this is great. They added new features instead of the 3 games, which is darts, air hockey, and pool. So finally we got something new. There's probably something else. Oh yeah, and skee ball. Can't forget skee ball. Yes, we have chess. And let's see if that's also, and checkers. So we have chess and checkers. This is great. Now we have more games to play to make it even more interactive, and a lot of people to, you know, a lot of options now. We got more options, and this is great. This is basically bar material. So we start it up if you have a person with you, and you can finally play chess. Now, the one thing is, when you're playing chess, I mean, I don't know if there's a little game manual which we can open up and let's see multiplayer. Let's say if I host the game, let's see what we got. We got Hangout, 8-ball, 9-ball, 3-ball, Killer. Okay, so they didn't really change anything in the menu for, like, let's say you want to just compete with just chess instead of pool. You know, that would be a great opportunity. But right now they just added these stuff, so like let's give them a break, you know. So it's great, you know, you can set up the chess piece. Let's say they're all scattered around. Let me just throw in here and there. Okay. All right, cool. So let's say all that, and you can restart it, and everything comes back in place. Great, perfect. Looks like an old Atari system. I like that. And that says Chess Master. All right, cool. So let's check over at the checkers. This is probably the same concept. You can move the pieces. It's not like it's fixed to where if I want to move it to here, it fixes it up. And then let's say if I jump this piece, it doesn't bounce it away. You know, you can put it to the side. So you have to do things manually, which is great if the person is willing to, if it's a random though. And then reset it with the push of a button. All right, so that's good. All right, something else is missing. Wow, customization, and they added a new thing called toys. Let's see first, before I mess with the toys, if they added anything new. I already unlocked every single item on here, and I I don't see anything. I don't see anything new in the tables, hats, or cues. But they added toys, so we get to play with toys. Let's see what kind of toys they have, and then let's interact with it and see how well it works. Alright, so I'll leave that there. Alright, so we got a beach ball, ping pong. So basically everything that we saw in the logo and the opening theme when you're, loading up the game is true. Oh, there's the gun. There's that little gun, a baseball, a football, and that's it. That's literally all they have. So I guess once you pick the toy you want, you say, make toy. Whoa! You are huge. That's what she said, right? So, you can literally, play beach ball. You can toss it. Oh, there you go. And toss. Wow. Oh man, that is huge. Anyway, continuing. Let's see what else we can get. Let's go up. Alright, so let's try out these toys. So here we have is... Oh no! No! Okay, so they stick. They literally stick to your hand. So it's not like you have to... So let's put it this way. Once you press the trigger button, it stays to your hand. And you can shake it all around and nothing. It won't go away. And all that stuff. So that's kind of good. And you can juggle with it and all that stuff. The only problem is, if the ball is gone, that's it. That's literally it. Oh boy. Okay, so let me see something here. I'm just gonna try something and see if a ball comes back, or I don't know. Let me see if I just make toy again. Okay, so if I make toy again, that's the one way to like reset and all that stuff. Alright, let me pick this up. Okay. Now if I, okay, so same concept if I drop in all that stuff. So let's, oh, dang, that's actually accurate. But I don't know, I will have to test it out with a random person and kind of see how that goes. So let's summon another toy. Ooh, alright. Now, like I said, you grab it, it stays on there, so you don't have to hold the trigger. And then press circle to activate. So, okay, so if I try to grab anything on here, like any little thing, it switches to the other hand. Boom, 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 boom. Look at that. Oh. And then you can have somebody else. Oh yeah, you can bounce it off. That's awesome. You can shoot around. Oh, you can even shoot at the avatars. Look, it bounces off the avatars. Oh, this is going to be fun. Oh, and a lot of people that does the hangouts, they're going to have so much fun with this. Or they're probably doing that right now. Alright, so let's drop this. And drop that. Alright, let's see what other toys we have. Alright, baseball. Alright. Oh, nope. Don't you run away. Alright, cool. So, your average baseball. And looks like the throwing mechanics has improved, if I'm not mistaken. Because I noticed that, if I was to throw a dart right now, the accuracy of the dart would be weird. Oh, never mind. Spoke too soon. Alright, cool. Well, that's just a baseball if you want to play catch with somebody. Alright, and I think we're down to our last item, which is the football. Or football. But that's soccer. No, yeah, that's soccer. Anyway, pro down. Alright, let's see how well you can throw this. Well, you could throw. Let me summon it one more time. But no, this is great. Now we have more stuff to play. You have a lot more stuff, so you can't complain that this game, for what it's worth, you don't have anything to do. You can invite 6 people in here, and one can play checkers, chess, skee ball, air hockey, pool, darts, shuffleboard, or mini shuffleboard, or bar, whatever you want to call it. I don't even know the name of it. But other than that, we got more features. This is great update. Great update. The only thing I'm going to throw at right now is the fact that we cannot actually set up a game, like an actual checkers game, or the fact that I can't really play with a computer for the meantime, because if I press this, you know, I can't verse a computer. I don't know because, you know, you can't take this cartridge out. I'm like trying to grab it, but you can't. You can play with an AI with air hockey if you pick this up. See, the AI picked it up. You play darts by yourself. You can play pool with an AI, but there's, other than that, I guess for now, since the games are out, this is what they have so far, and maybe down the road, they will add in AIs for chess and checkers. That way, you can play it single player and, you know, eventually do multiplayer. So I hope they put that in there. Also, I'm just throwing this in because I've been playing a lot of this game. They need to add a cleanup system to the whole bar. And the only way you could do that is if you jump into another room and then jump out of the host, and then that's it. You will literally have a clean bar, but we need a button while they're in the menu and all that stuff. Like, this is just to clean tables off the pool only, the pool tables. So, for instance, you know, if I put a chair in here and all that stuff and I want a clean table, it throws it on the floor and it doesn't even clean up the bar. It just makes more of a mess, you know, after doing it. So with that said, yeah, whenever your next update is or whenever you're going to do it, have a room cleanup button or something. I don't know. That's just me. Oh, wait. What do we have here? I don't know if this was here before. Let's see, music, attribution. Oh, this is an actual website? Dirt Roads, Matt's Blues, Niles Blues, Octo Blues, Slow Burn, Whiskey on the Mississippi. These are actual songs in the jukebox? Did I turn you off? Oh, no, you're playing. Okay, so I guess this is actual songs, but that's cool. That looks like all the updates in this place. Let me just check around. See if there's absolutely nothing. Let's see. Nope. No little tricks. Okay, well, that seems about it. I mean, this is great. It's still a great update. They improved on, let me see, one more. There has to be something. Oh, there we go. Look, they actually tell you how to use the darts. So, you know, that looks like a quick thingy and all that stuff. I had to learn how to throw darts the right way from a random player and all that stuff. That was how I had to know about it. Now they've implemented it on there. And it will constantly prompt it up every time I pick up a dart. So just in case you missed it the first time, and it looks like they have improved on the throwing. Like, this is how I used to throw it. I used to just throw it without the lock-on system, and now you can throw it a lot better. So they did improve on that. Congrats. So, yep, that's it. That's the latest update so far. I'm actually happy they added in there. I think it'll bring in more people that are in PlayStation VR to purchase this game and kind of fool around and have fun. But yeah, add in the bar cleanup if you can. That would be great. You know, you just want to impress your friends, have a clean place, and then dirty it up again, and then clean it up with a thing. I mean, whatever. Doesn't matter. Who cares? That's just my opinion. Alright, so I am going to end it here. If you enjoy this informative video, definitely give it a like, share with others. And if you want to see more content from my channel, click the subscribe button, and hope to see you guys another time.